Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Quick Take Celebrity News edition. Y'all, we are getting into it with this quick take because we are going to dive in just a little bit because there's a lot going on right now at the moment in regards to this topic area. But we're going in just a little bit into the divorce announcement heard around the world. You already know from the title and the thumbnail who we're talking about. She finally pulled the plug on this situation. Let's go ahead and just get into this. Now, we are also going to be covering a few sources here, so sit back, relax, and be ready to share those thoughtful, respectful comments down below. All right, according to CNN.com, Jennifer Lopez has filed for divorce from Ben Affleck. Jennifer Lopez and husband Ben Affleck are officially parting ways, according to an entry on the Los Angeles Superior Court docket. Lopez filed for dissolution of their 2-year marriage in Los Angeles on Tuesday, which coincides with the anniversary of their Riceboro, Georgia set wedding ceremony in 2022, after they first eloped in Las Vegas a month prior. The breakup comes after reports the two had been living separately. Lopez canceled her summer tour to spend time with her family, and they put their Beverly Hills home on the market. CNN has reached out to representatives for Lopez and Affleck for comment. Their divorce marks yet another turn in a love story between two superstars that has played out in the spotlight over decades. Lopez and Affleck's marriage came more than 20 years after they first met on the set of the comedy Geely, where they played criminals stuck on a job together and struck up a real-life friendship, which eventually turned into a relationship. Over the years, they both married others and had families, but Team Bennifer rejoiced in Bennifer. Even the pair at that time seemed overjoyed. You know, one of the things I really value across all facets of my life now is that it was handled in a way that reflected that. Affleck had told the Wall Street Journal in December 2021, "My life now reflects not just the person that I want to be, but the person that I really feel like I am, which is not perfect, but somebody who tries very hard and cares very much about being honest and authentic and accountable. It's hard to say who benefits more without going into gossipy detail." The couple initially got engaged in November 2002 after Affleck popped the question with a custom 6.1 carat pink diamond ring from Harry Winston. He also appeared as Lopez's love interest in the music video for her 2002 single, Jenny from the Block, the storyline of which takes on the paparazzi treatment of their relationship. Days before the pair was set to wed in September 2003, they postponed their nuptials, citing excessive media attention surrounding their wedding. Sources told CNN at the time that the couple was taking a break. Now, in January 2004, they officially split. So, it appeared to be a fairy tale when the couple went Instagram official in July of 2021, months after Lopez ended her engagement to baseball legend Alex Rodriguez. "I feel so lucky and happy and proud to be with him," Lopez told People magazine about reuniting with Affleck weeks before he proposed a second time around in April of 2022. "It's a beautiful love story that we got a second chance." In 2024, Lopez released The Greatest Love Story Never Told, a documentary which told the story of her independently produced album, This Is Me Now, and her decades-long quest for self-love. In the film, Affleck said he learned to compromise with Lopez about her desire to be more public about their private life. More recently, the pair have been seen on separate coasts, with Lopez celebrating her birthday at the end of July with a Bridgerton-themed party that did not appear to include Affleck among the attendees. Lopez shares 2 children with ex-husband Mark Anthony, while Affleck is father to 3 children with his ex-wife Jennifer Garner. Now, according to eOnline.com, we're going to dive into what is being shared that Jennifer Lopez is seeking in Ben Affleck breakup. Jennifer Lopez asked the judge to deny Ben Affleck spousal support when she filed for divorce exactly 2 years after the couple's Georgia wedding ceremony. Perhaps J-Lo's love really don't cost a thing. Jennifer Lopez has filed for divorce, as was shared previously, from Ben Affleck exactly 2 years after their Georgia wedding ceremony. A source close to the Let's Get Loud singer told NBC News, and what she's seeking for the settlement is beginning to come to light. Lopez, who filed documents at the Los Angeles County Superior Court on August 20th, waived her claim to spousal support and asked the judge to deny Affleck the same type of payment, according to the documents obtained by TMZ. The pair did not have a prenuptial agreement, the insider told NBC News, meaning that money earned by both Affleck and Lopez since their July 2022 marriage in Las Vegas is considered community property between the couple. The Jenny from the Block singer listed her date of separation from the Argo director as April 26, which is just days before the rumors of marital strife surfaced at the 2024 Met Gala, when she arrived as a co-host without her husband. The split speculation only ramped up in the following months when Lopez and Affleck began putting their homes on the market. Still, the pair appears to be on good terms, as Lopez was seen stopping by Affleck's Brentwood, California rental home on his 52nd birthday on August 15th. E! News has reached out to the reps for Lopez and Affleck, but has not received comment on the divorce filing. Lopez and Affleck first met in the early 2000s and starred in 2 films together, 2003's Geely and 2004's Jersey Girl. The pair began dating and were engaged by November 2002, but postponed their September 2003 wedding and were broken up by the January of the next year. Following their first breakup, Affleck married Jennifer Garner, with whom he shares kids Violet 18, Serafina 15, and Samuel 12 in 2005, and later finalized their divorce in 2018. In that same period, Lopez was married to Mark Anthony from 2004 to 2014, and the pair shared twins, Max and Esme, 16. She then dated and was engaged to MLB star Alex Rodriguez. However, the pair ended things in early 2021. Now, as we come out from hearing a bit of the details surrounding how things are settling out, we now go into some of the reactions, and more in particular for this particular quick take, a reaction that is turning out to maybe not really be a reaction to this filing. So let's go ahead and get into that. Now, according to People.com, Alex Rodriguez posts cryptic social media update amid Jennifer Lopez's divorce filing with Ben Affleck. Alex Rodriguez shared a cryptic social media update amid news of Jennifer Lopez filing for divorce from Ben Affleck. On Tuesday, August 20th, the same day that his former fiancée, 55, filed for divorce from her husband, 52, of 2 years. Rodriguez, 49, shared a quote on his Instagram stories that read, "You either go one way or the other. You might as well be the one deciding the direction." The quote, credited to him, was written in blue font in front of a tan backdrop. It was initially shared on the platform by The Concept, a female-led creative house based in New York City. A source tells People that Rodriguez's Instagram post has nothing to do with Lopez. The former New York Yankees player began his romance with the singer in February of 2017. Shortly after, they made their red carpet debut at the 2017 Met Gala and got engaged in the Bahamas in March of 2019. People confirmed that the former couple called off their 2-year engagement in March of 2021, with them officially sharing the news in a statement that April. "We have realized we are better as friends and look forward to remaining so. We will continue to work together and support each other on our shared businesses and projects. We wish the best for each other and one another's children," their joint statement shared with People read. Out of respect for them, the only other comment we have to say is thank you to everyone who has sent kind words and support, the statement continued. The retired MLB star is now in relationship with Canadian fitness instructor Jacqueline Cordero, with whom he was first romantically linked in October of 2022. Lopez legally married Affleck in Las Vegas in July 2022. The intimate ceremony was followed by a wedding in Georgia that August in front of family and friends. It was their second attempt at a future together after postponing their previous wedding in September of 2003 and calling things off soon after. A source told People that Lopez decided to file for divorce because she was done waiting, adding she tried really hard to make things work and is heartbroken. The kids are a top priority, as they always have been? Well, you guys, that pretty much sums up quite a bit in regards to the announcement, the initial announcement is of the divorce, as I said, heard around the world. There's going to be so much information, I think, that's going to continue to come out from this fallout of the situation. And there are more reactions that are actually coming out as well. I may do another quick take about one particular reaction that I was a bit surprised, I guess, about, because I didn't realize that there was such a close relationship there, but I may go ahead and drop one there. So definitely keep your notification bells on for upcoming videos, quick takes and long videos and such. I mean, I would love to know your thoughts respectfully and thoughtfully down in the comment section. Me personally, I'll be honest with you, I feel a little sad for them. I mean, just for the concept of, it doesn't matter whether they're celebrity or not celebrity, it's just the fact that there's a dissolution of a relationship that I really do honestly feel that at least one out of the two really want it to work, and maybe beyond the glamour and lights of it all, but really truly felt like this was something here. I don't know, just kind of how I feel initially, but I do find it to be a bit, I guess, comforting to know that at that last point in take was that, hey, the kids are the most important here, which I always stress this, the kids are the most important, their well-being, their mindset, their feelings about things are extremely important to take care of and to ensure that we don't further add any trauma or any unnecessary drama to their life either. So I'm so glad that that is definitely a case in point in the front of mind. That's not always the case for people. So it's always a nice thing to hear it and see it. I have to say, initially, I was one of the individuals that when they came back together after 17 plus years, I was rooting for them. I mean, I remember their relationship fully back in the early 2000s. It was, quite splashy situation. We didn't have social media at nowhere near the rate that we have now. So, I mean, a lot of it was maybe didn't take its hold in the same manner as it is now. At the same time, it was really big for that time. And, to see them actually rekindle, I had one of those thoughts in regards to why would you bother getting back with someone after so many years if it wasn't really the real thing, I mean, I just don't know why we'd be wasting our time doing that. You never know. Sometimes matters of the heart can be a tricky thing, but I wanted it to work just like anybody else who was feeling that, maybe there's a possibility, because for me, I love love. Now, I don't think that delusional love or struggle love is one that you should be participating in. Love is great. And of course, for a lot of us who maybe didn't follow them that closely, which I was one of them, I didn't really follow that closely. You didn't really see much of anything until you start to see things, right? And I think social media really helped to kind of amp that viewing, if you will. And it just seemed like things start to become a little bit more taxing in that relationship. And the fact that it pretty much ended so quickly from the moment of how it started, these hot flame type of relationships sometimes, no matter when and how, I guess, that they come about, I've always said, at the end of the day, if it comes in hot, it can burn out hot, right? It doesn't matter at this point. It's just so unfortunate. I mean, of course, these two people have got so many resources and so many things that they can continue to do, and hopefully they will use their time wisely in that aspect, I don't know, doing good for others, maybe, I don't know, name something. I just hope and that things will continue to be on a positive note. Like I said, J-Lo, and I've shared this in the previous video as well. If you haven't gotten a chance to check that out, go ahead and check that one. It's the karma video with Mariah. At the end of the day, are these things karma? Are these things just life? Are these things a combination of thereof? Is it an opportunity to really take stock of what's really going on, getting your head out the clouds and really starting to have a plan that really can work for you to kind of recoup what is probably lost to some degree? You're never going to replace the time, the humiliation of things that took place. I mean, I can't imagine anybody who would enjoy having a breakup in this kind of way, no matter what side you are of the situation. I mean, it's just a really unfortunate thing to have to deal with. And also having to decide what you're going to do with the emotions, because does the love just stop? I don't know. You're still holding on to torch for 17 years. That's a long dang time. So nevertheless, it definitely seems like there is issues on both sides. It's not just all one person. A relationship never is that way. It's always a contributing factor from both. There may be one that contributes more, but nevertheless, in this situation, it does appear that there's things on both sides that could be addressed and handled, and maybe will make them better people for the next relationships that they choose to take serious and get themselves involved in. At this point, I think that if something isn't working, the best point is to just cut off the loss and keep it moving. It's no need to go dragging down to the bitter end of a situation that clearly just isn't working. I kind of feel like these two are really in a position where they're just on two different wavelengths, and maybe always have been that way, and maybe possibly, just my opinion, didn't want to recognize that and thought that they could just kind of beat the odds. And sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. And apparently in this situation, as unfortunate as it is, for whatever reason why it completely failed, we will never know all of the reasons, but I'll tell you what, there's so many things coming out that maybe at some point you could just kind of put the breadcrumbs together and figure things out. But at the end of the day, I wish them both the best, and I wish all you the best as well. And if you're in relationships where you find that they're not working out, take stock of that, because at the end of the day, there's no point in continually taking drama all the way to the end of the earth, because you only have one life to live and you got to live it, and you got to find ways to make it enjoyable for yourself along the way. So with that, I would love to know your thoughts down in the comment section below. So please go ahead and make sure you leave them there. Any respectful, thoughtful thoughts are definitely welcome. So I appreciate that. And of course, if you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, okay? Because I would love for you to be part of the family and be a part of the journey. And of course, subscribing to the channel is free. But I definitely appreciate you taking the time to listen and view this video, and definitely leave those comments below. And of course, I definitely do wish for you a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or whatever time that you are in, because that about does it for this quick take. And at that point, I will bid you adieu. Thank you so much again for being here. I appreciate you. And with that, take care. Be blessed. Bye.